Hello racing fans and welcome to round 18 of the Mexico GP. I am your host, Bureau Blue Flag. Once it's a long time you want Pogs. Pogs if you
Hey,
wanna
hi
jerk
guys.
you.
Hello. I'm here. I'm here for at least 3 more races until I am replaced like Nico fucking next year.
So some fun facts about this circuit. I don't know if you knew the ape back there.
In the stadium section today. I'm
I
also
think
not
everybody
good.
hates it.
Unlike the 15 drivers that are driving tonight, who are all really damn good.
Agreed. We have 15 of the best split one drivers here today. And it looks like off from our screen here. It does look like we have a Chandler Heek at first. So, Pog out of the race today.
I see that we do have all the top. So it has been really competitive, especially between Jared, Chandler, and Alan as of late. Obviously, we have a few guys that are always a threat, to compete. You have Ham that's always up there. He's right on the back edge this year. And there's been other guys that have had pace in different races. So, I mean, as of the recent races, it's looked like kind of a runaway between Jared and Chandler and Alan. But anything can happen. Mexico does have some tricky sections, so we'll see how clean these guys are. Penalties could be a factor. You can see some guys missing some spots, so that could be a factor at the end of the race. Other than that, I'm just excited to be here with you, Blue Flag. It's another Friday. I'm 3 races away from retirement, and I cannot wait to talk to all the folks out in Twitch land today. So if you're out there, make sure to holler. We're always here for any questions you might have, or just to BS with you here. Like I said, we're not professionals. We're just here, ready to go.
Most definitely, and we're watching Chandler right now as he's on his first flying lap. As current thunderstorms where I live are lighting up the night sky. As he's on his flyer, so is the majority of the grid currently. Let's see what Chandler can do as he's coming into the stadium section. It's such a tricky section, I should say. You really have to be on point with it. You can really mess it up so well. It's gonna come across the line. It's gonna be a 1:14.7. So good lap for Chandler as his first lap. Oh, and yeah, Sparky he's around.
He's having an adventure.
He's blocking the whole track. Oh wow! Fastest lap so far. He's the new Williams driver.
That's really good. It's a little early. So we don't quite know what's going to happen there, but that's a really good lap to put up. Do you know anything about it?
I do not, unfortunately.
I see we also have another new driver on the grid, Webster, tonight.
Yes, he technically started last week but couldn't make it. But yes, he's teaming up with Boss Cookie, who's set the 3rd fastest time so far, with Formula Rager in 4th and B-Dunk in 5th. B-Dunk talking before, saying he did not like this track and he just wants to get this on a 14.6. So I'm guessing maybe Chandler was holding something back on that first flyer.
Do you think he could have gotten Sloan? I couldn't tell what what part of the track he was on. Did he get slowed up by Sparky at all? When Sparky decided to hang out in the middle of the track in the third sector?
I wouldn't think so. I think it's more of I think I saw him get loose out of the left to right after the second straight. His ham goes faster than 14.591. And here comes Alan Hugo, the crazy man himself, who goes fastest. We're still waiting for Jared to head out onto the grid. As we're gonna look at Skippy's out on a flyer currently. Unfortunately hasn't had the best of luck this season, but great to see him out as always. Great to see every driver out. As he's coming into the stadium section. And now I'm kind of Mexico in real life, they have a great spectacle here, and you can kind of feel that environment here especially. As he's going to come across the line, what's the lap time going to be for Skeppy? It's going to be 117.4, so definitely not what he was wanting, but a good banker lap on the medium compound. So, it looks like Jared is now out on the grid. Let me go take a look at our championship standings, see how that's going. As Jared's on his, still on his that lap. Taking his sweet time. So the way it stands right now, there is in fact there could be a battle towards the end of the season if Hugo gets some bad luck. But right now the championship is Chandler, Ham, Hugo, Jared, Deer, Ferrari Nut, Beatunk, Memefern, Venom, Sparky, Boskaki, Rager, Taylor, Reimer, Skeppy, Maverick, who won't be here tonight, Adam, Caspita, Webster, and Sky. So definitely could be something dynamic there. As Jared's going on his flyer. Says hello to our now 9 viewers on the live stream. Welcome aboard to another fantastic night with Pogs and I. Jared looking good coming out of the first sector. He's going to hit that second DRS straight. Coming down to a tricky slow section of the course. Definitely have to be careful on the throttle here. You can't quite go with full throttle here as you're going to be sitting on the curbs for a while. So he gets a little, spits that rear end a little out. Here he comes into the S's. It's such a crucial section. So much time to be lost and gained here. But it looks like he's doing a pretty good job. He's going to head down the straight towards the stadium section. As Chandler goes faster than 114.510. So good lap from him. He's going to begin his cooldown lap as Jared's coming towards the finish line. What is his lap time going to be? It's going to be a 114.2. So an amazing lap from Jared. That's a quick one. That might be hard to beat when it comes down to it.
Yeah, they're definitely all pretty close here. That was a great lap from Jared there.
It does look like the Red Bull of Memefern's out on the course. Little walk up going into the S section. Whether or not looking pretty feisty, the Red Bull is. Oh, and he runs wide. He might just have validated there. Looks like he's carrying on, so he might not have. But he definitely did go very wide. So he's going to come into the last corner. What's his lap time going to be? And it's It's gonna be a 1:15.4, so I guess he lifted. He must have lifted going into the turn he went wide. As there's a yellow in sector 1. We're gonna try and find out. Oh, it was just beat on letting mean for him by. As we're gonna watch Alan Hugo, who's getting ready for his second flyer of the race. And Pogs, with the pace of Hugo and Jared, it definitely makes you think what could have been if they joined the season earlier.
Yeah, you know, I think we would have definitely had a very competitive three-way battle. And Jared and Allen able to climb up, you know, the standings in pretty quick order. You know, I don't have where they're at in front of me, but they have, you know, they have put up a lot of points in a very short amount of time. Yeah, it would have been nice to see this three-way race between Jared, Chandler, and Allen all season. But Ham was very competitive with Chandler for most of the season as well. So it's definitely makes it for a lot more exciting races instead of just seeing you know, a couple guys kind of run away with each track.
Most definitely is a yellow sector 2. Cam, who's getting ready for his second flyer. Let's see where Chandler and Jared, they're just beginning. We're gonna go on board with him. Him and Venom definitely looking good. As he's start his flyer. And wow, it still has rich energy on the passes, so I guess they haven't updated that energy on the front wing. Allen sets the fastest lap of a 1:14.1. Definitely a good lap from him. So I guess I'm wrong, it was beatable.
Yeah, I mean, that's, what do you improve there? Improve 4/10 there?
So, he improved about like 4 or 5 tenths, yep.
Yeah, so I mean, that's, you know, I don't know if that's just from pace or if that's from the track heating up or what. I mean, you could see, you know, I wouldn't be shocked to see Chandler come back with a time right around that range too on his next flyer.
Most definitely, as Ham's heading into the stadium section, there's a yellow in sector 2. I don't think it's anything bad. It might just be a driver letting someone by as Ham's coming towards the final corners. What is his lap time gonna be? And it's gonna be... It's not gonna be an improvement from him. So tough luck from him. Jared is 2 tenths up on his previous, so he's looking to set a sub 1:14 this lap around. He is definitely flying though. Holy annoying. Low lock up there. That's definitely gonna run him wide a little bit. Nope. He's still gonna keep his foot into it. Oh, and he gets a little sideways there. I don't know if that was lag or not, but definitely got a little bit squirrely. This is coming around the final corner. What's it gonna be? A 1:13.948. So definitely a really fast lap from him. Called it, I guess. Formula Rager's getting ready for his hot lap. Great camera angles from our virtual cameraman. As he's coming across the line, it is his. He's coming down the main straight. You're gonna hit 210 miles an hour before slamming onto the brakes. 211 in that Mercedes. Wow. And into the quick chicane before the second DRS straight. Be careful not to cut or get track extension corner cut here. Which he doesn't. He's heading down the second straightaway into the slow second sector. He's definitely looking good right now. Rager is. Let's see what his sector 2 time is coming up here shortly. As he's heading through the S's, once again a really crucial place on this course. As he's heading down to the baseball section, what is his sector 2 time going to be? He's going to be 0.7 down. I think that is on the fastest lap, I'm pretty sure. Or it's on his previous, I do not remember. But let's see what it is when we cross. Oh, he's going straight into the pit, so it was definitely his previous. So, Death Bro going on another, or getting ready for another flyer. We're going to go on board with him. Sparky been begging for a teammate, finally got one, and his teammate has the exact same pace as him. So it's definitely a good fit for the two.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how he comes out, as a new guy in the league. Granted, there's only a few races left, but maybe he makes a good enough impression and he races well enough to be on the grid next season. So we'll see how he performs here.
Most definitely, and as he's coming into the second sector, let's see what he could do. He's coming through that double right-hander that leads into the S section after a small straight. Rager is retired. Oh, he might have had an accident. I think Rager had an accident somewhere. We will find out. Oh! Death Bro just collided into the back of Boss Cookie. There goes his flyer. He's missing part of his wing. Wow.
Yeah, that's hate to see that. And we have a flood of folks coming out right now.
We do, as we have a minute 16 left in the session. Everybody's coming out. There is a massive train, but they're gonna have to haul the hoodie if they're gonna make it out. If they're gonna make the lap time. It's about a 1:15 warm-up lap. As you can see, Sparky making moves. He's trying to get his head as far up as he can as he goes. Oh wow! Oh, Ham's taking the smart route. Wait, no, that's Venom that took the smart route. Venom cut that corner completely so that he can get as far ahead up as he can for his hot lap. I think we did for him. As he has 20. Oh no, he's gonna be right on the cusp.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of them.
Oh, and Taylor Clan's out. Taylor Clan is retired from the session. P11 is the best he's gonna be able to get. Beadunk's back. He only has 9 seconds. Is he gonna make? I don't think he's gonna make it. I think he cut it too close. 1-0. Nope. Did he just get it?
He just got it.
He just got it. Perfect timing from Beadunk. The final flyer of the session. We're gonna go on board with Ferrari. He just finished his lap. He's up to P4. Let's see where Venom is. Venom is on the second straight with his teammate close, a little bit behind him, so he's gonna get somewhat of a time, but not much. I didn't say the stream just went off. That's weird. It said it was. No, it's back though. Farnout's done with his lap. Allen did not get out for a. Well, no, he did. Allen's out on a flyer. He is hauling. He's definitely going for that pole position as he's behind his teammate Skeppy, who I think is giving him a tow. It's a good tactics from the McLaren team there to get the tow. And what's it going to be for Allen? It's going to be 310. Oh, he invalidated. Venom up to third. Ham's going to stay. He's going to go up to third. So third and fourth.
That's a good. That's a good lap.
So that's going to be your grid. That is going to be your grid. DRC Jared is going to take pole, followed by Allen, Ham, New Zealand, Venom surprising me by passing Chandler in qualifying. Ferrari Nut, Death Bro, who had to come. Definitely a tough break for him. But Beadunk, pretty good solid qualifying from P9. And then P10 is going to be Meanfern, so great qualifying. But DRC Jared just blew away the competition, 2/10 faster than any driver. Let's see, he's 2.7 seconds faster than the slowest driver who qualified with a time, which was Birel Skepi.
Yeah.
As it looks like our group, it looks like the viewers are starting to pile in into the chat. We got Phantom, Chandler's watching.
So, any surprises here, Blue Flag? I think obviously we'll probably surprise that Chandler qualified in 5th there. So it'll make it a little more difficult for him.
It's gonna be interesting for sure. Yeah.
Coming that puts him within strike now. We've talked about it. It's just quite still. We're in Mexico has not won a race yet.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe.
So I mean, it's glad to see him back up there. Deathbro qualified P6 or P7.
I think it was P6. Great result for him, nonetheless.
So yeah, I mean that's fantastic for drivers out there. So that's a really good start for him as well. Venom was in 4th. It was, and Venom always has. I don't think he has the strongest pace. So it's not the top end of the field, but he has great race strategy. I mean, amazing. Probably the best on the grid race strategy wise. So he could, strategize himself into a podium tonight and possibly win. Definitely looking forward to it. I really have a feeling that this is going to be quite competitive tonight.
Most definitely, as they are beginning their formation lap. Why is it not letting me change the cameras? Oh, next. There we go. Look at that wide spread of people going into turn 1 for that formation lap. But definitely a interesting grid today. Definitely some people, like we said, New Zealand Venom. Death Row out qualifying his teammate. But some shockers were Boss Cookie. He looked good at the beginning of qualifying, but I guess couldn't replicate the lap he had earlier and fell down to P11. As they're heading into Sector 2 right now. Well, they are in Sector 2, heading through the soft to hard race or soft races. I think all the drivers, in fact, have started on the soft or medium compound. We have 3 medium compound runners. But it looks like Jared's bunching up the group a little bit as they're heading into the stadium section. And you kind of, I'd feel immense the stadium section because act with so many people and there's so many things going on there and it's so glamorous kind of feeling that F1 has nowadays, and it's kind of feels good to be driving through that stadium section. I mean, not literally. Oh, we have 2 drivers who got sent back. Who's that? One's a Ferrari. That's going to be Boss Cookie. The other's a Red Bull, so it's going to be Mean for No. So it looks like they got together on the formation lap as all the drivers are going to get started lining up on the grid as we're going to be getting ready for our countdown for the Mexico GP. Oh, it's a long one.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and Hugo gets ready to start. So does Ham Newton. Ham's on the tail of Hugo into turn 1. Can he make a move?
There's some contact.
Can he take the lead? Can Ham take the lead into turn 1? Jared, they're almost 3 wide back there. Ham has the inside line, but Allen's going to take it back on the inside line. Chandler trying to make a move up into 4th. He goes, passing Venom. Venom's dropping down to 6th already. Ferrari now up to 5th. And yellow sector 1 if you want to go check what that's about. It looks like Ham is still all over the back of Allen. He is trying to find a way by.
Sparky is back. It looks like there's some contact. I saw some debris flying. Sparky not off to a good start.
Whew, that was... And I guess he looks almost right. He started P5, Chandler, and He moved up one spot.
Yeah, Skeppy got up 5 spots here in the first
Really good for him. He's in the
2 sectors.
points.
So, yeah, so that's a really good start from him after having a tough qualifying section there.
And Ham fell down to third as Chandler's all with the back. Is he going to make a move into the main straightaway? Bear in mind, it's a really long straightaway. Is Jared kind of far behind from Allen? Allen's kind of taken off. Let's go on board with Chandler. Is he going to make a move into turn 1 on Ham? Let's see. Is he going to try the dummy move side? Ham's going to have to defend going into turn 1. Chandler's done it. Yep, Chandler. The 8th. Venom. Oh, and Ham's coming back at Chandler. Definitely looking good coming back at Chandler already. Is he gonna try around the outside? Oh wow, and he has the inside, so great move from him. But he gets a 3-second time penalty already.
The Ferrari nut is right on the back of that.
Yep, we do have 2 trains going on, and Jared's all over the back of Allen as well. It's a great start to the race so far, great action. Most of the field head to toe right now with a gap for the top 2, which is no surprise. Allen and Jared, these 2 have been at it since they both joined. As they're heading out of the stadium section onto the main straight, we're going to go on board with Webster's down. Webster's down in last now. If you want to go check what that's about.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have multiple trains going on right now. Oh, look at the train with B-Dunk in it. Wow.
I'm not quite sure what happened to Webster there. He had gained, I think, 4 spots before dropping.
Oh, and Deathbro's trying to make a move. Deathbro's trying to make a move on Ferrari nut. Oh, and he touches Ferrari nut. He touches him. There's contact. He swerves over, almost takes out B-Dunk.
Right in between the 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Ferrari nut is definitely going to be a little bit tempered about that. But definitely a questionable move between the 2. As, wow, we're having many transforming already, and we're only on lap 3 of 36 here. But Deathbro had some contact with Ferrari. That might be under review after the race.
Yeah, and it worked out exceedingly well for B-Dunk. He was able to slide right between the 2 of them. And, that's the dangers of adding new drivers. They do have an unpredictability factor, especially if somebody that doesn't have much to race for with only a few races left. I think you might just be out there kind of going for it. Yell sector 3, I'll check that out.
And Jared and Hammer's still going out. Jared has DRS going into turn 1 and 2 and 3. He's going to DRS again. Is he going to be able to make a move on Allen going into the second straight, heading into turn 4? He's going to have a mediocre run, but he's going to stay in that slipstream, and he's not going to gain any time because, well, Allen's he's pacing. Skype picks up a 3-second time penalty, but these 2 are going at it like Donkey Kong. What do you think about the first few opening laps, Pogs?
There was a lot of action. And speaking of action, we have a yellow sector 2.
Venom's down in 13th.
I see debris on the track. It had to have came off of Venom. I went through, I saw some debris on the track. I don't know if that came from Venom or from Sparky, who's minding his own business back there. A guy assuming it's Venom, he's falling off quickly.
Tough break for Venom. It's like he's trying to get him. At it still. This is what happens when you get some top quality Oceanic drivers. They just drive so hard. They drive each other so hard. Deathbro makes it. Oh wow, they're 3 wide on the second straightaway.
Oh yeah. Deathbro made a move on B-Dunk.
Boss Cookie, who's up from 11th to 6th. He's trying for 5th now. Will he have the inside here? He will. Deathbro, they make contact.
Contact is getting chippy here in the midfield right now. Deathbro might have been able to bully Ferrari nut around a little bit, but you are not going to be able to bully around Boston or Dunk in the same way because they are drivers. They go line. They won't give in. Ferrari nuts looking just to keep pace most of the time. He's not going to challenge it and try to battle like that. But B-Dunk and Boston
Look
well,
at that
so.
train though, of most of the grid trained right there.
Yeah, there's a train from what?
He's putting an overtake. He's gaining. He's gaining. Is he gonna have 111 miles an hour? He's passing Boskuki up into 5th. But Boskuki's gonna try and have him back here. Cookie picks up a 3-second time penalty while he's trying to do it. Deathbro has DRS once again, so he might have just sealed 5th place there. Webster gets a 3-second time penalty. So 2 Ferraris within 30 seconds of each other both got two 3-second time penalties. But exciting racing so far.
The one good thing you can say here about Boskuki is, he is on medium tires. So that should be, moving up in the 6th place on mediums already. It's a pretty good spot for him to be in. Hopefully I don't have to do any sort of Boskuki time penalty countdown tonight. He'll be able to keep it clean.
Oh, I think he will. He never ceases to amaze.
Ooh, yell sector. Yeah. That's Rager.
Oh, yep, he's dropping down to 14th. He's had nothing but bad luck, I feel, since joining the ranks of Split 1 mid-season.
Yeah, I could see Rager is a good candidate to be back in Split 2 next year, especially as the top of the field into win just gets stronger and stronger every race. So unfortunately, it looks like he may be a candidate to join the likes of me back in Split 2 next year, or next season. So we'll kind of see what kind of pace he can keep going. But it's tough. It's tough for him because a lot of it has been bad luck. So we'll kind of see where he ends up. We got yellow sector 2. Let's see anything. No big deal. Maybe. This Webster hanging out. Having a nice Friday night drive. Checking out the sights. You made Mexico sound too good, Blue Flag. That Webster wants to check out all the sights and sounds. You made it sound like an exciting place to be. So
Skeppy's up in 9th. Is Ferrari nuts pitting? So it looks like, is he gonna go for a wing change? No, he's just going for his first pit stop. He's trying for the undercut onto the medium compound. So
yeah, maybe he's
ahead.
thinking he's going to get out of that train a little bit as we let the Boskuki penalty account dose in the evening.
Yellow sector, Webster's out. In his debut, he's already out. And there's a virtual safety car. So let's go try and find where he crashed. Oh, he crashed going into the pit lane. Webster, oh no. I think, he replaced DOR Reimer, I believe. But virtual safety car.
Do you think we're going to see any pit stops here? You did see Ferrari not come in for his mediums. We'll kind of see here.
Jared and Allen.
Jared and Allen are in. How about Chandler? Chandler is in. Ham is in.
Ham's in. So they're all trying to get that free pit stop. Because that's what it is.
Boskuki stays out because he's on the mediums.
So Boskuki's going to inherit the lead here. He does. And it's racing, so he's just going to gain time, so is B-Dunk.
Wow. Well, yeah. I mean, it's hurting too much in the end, but that worked out beautifully for him. That actually did. So.
This is a smart move by the two. Of about 5 seconds of venom. And then Taylor and Jared is right behind, taking benefit of this P-Dunk at this point.
Yeah, Scooty is always somebody with pace who just tends to get into a little bit of trouble. So maybe this open space will help him quite a bit. Maybe he's getting it maybe a little earlier than he was anticipating. So.
It looks like we have a battle for fourth right now. Jared's actually extended the gap to Allen a bit after finally getting by him. Taylor's gonna dive into the pits this lap. So I feel like he's gonna tank down the standings a little bit, probably out of the points.
Yeah, we'll see how long it takes Jared to. Well, he's gonna answer my question right now. Not long, as he was able to pass Venom there.
Yeah, and Venom having terrible luck, starting P3 already, and then down to P13 at one point. So he dropped 10 places at one point. So it was definitely tough for him. Death Bro's down into 9th. Don't know what happened there. Oh, I think he just, yep, okay. Oh, Rager's off. I think he got punted by Death Bro.
You may have.
I think Erickson
and
hit
he's
us.
out.
I think Erickson hit us.
I mean, that man is living up to his name. He is putting his death grip on all sorts of racers here in BRL in this opening race. He's had a lot of contact and a lot of close battles.
Most definitely, as Jared sets the fastest lap, as he's hunting down Boskaki, who's a whole 5 seconds ahead, and then Jared is about 2 seconds ahead of Allen, who's behind who's ahead of Venom, I should say. And clouds are kind of looking loomy. We might have some rain here. Who knows?
Oh, that's not the clouds. F1's just getting very good at simulation. That's actually the smog in Mexico. Just to let you know.
From the air pollution.
The air pollution. Yep. No rain, just air pollution.
Gotcha. Make sure no dust particles get into the air boxes then. Definitely don't want that to happen.
So Venom, clearly with his unique strategic mind, is out here on soft in a 10-lap hold, about to be 11 lap.
And he's holding up Chandler so much right now.
Holding up Chandler. Let's see what he decides to do here. Is he going?
Yep, there he goes.
Finally going into the pits. Okay. That might benefit him. Stuff he does looks a little crazy, but like, at this point I just kind of trust his strategic decisions.
So I think this is actually a two-stopper because we have 2 people on hard compound. So they might be trying to push him.
Yeah, you definitely can see a lot of 2-stop strategies. You might see a few guys on these 1-stop. It looks like B-Dunk is going to go with 1-stop. Might be able to see some guys stretch it. But they also came in early enough where I definitely assume that it's going to be a 2-stop strategy for most.
Most definitely. We're looking at the current battle for P7 between 3 really good drivers. B-Dunk main front of Ferrari out, that is. And this track is so demanding on your ERS system because you're taking so much of this track in full throttle.
Yeah, you see a lot of folks use it on that first. Oh, we have a yellow sector 2 and 3, and Skeppy is out. Pepe is another one of those drivers that has just had a very difficult season. He seems to have not finished more races than he has finished this season. It's really tough. It's tough. It's tough to see some of the guys that are struggling here week after week. We'd like to see him be able to compete and at least get a few points here and there. So, still a few races left. So, good luck to those folks that are out so far. Hopefully, they can get back in there in the last few races and feel a little bit.
Most definitely. As it looks like Jared is almost caught up to the back of Cookie, whose tires are a lot now. As it's glitching, saying he's on stop. No. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
do you think that we may see Boss Cookie go to Hards?
no, I don't think so. I think he's going to try and stretch these out as much as possible. Maybe to lap. I have no clue. I think these are going to last about another 2 laps or so before he finally pulls in. And then he's going to have to go soft.
Yeah, I'm wondering, I'm just wondering if the right call for him at this point really might be to pit with everybody else since he's got this little gap. Everybody else has to pit as well still, we think. So, or most folks have to pit again. So I wonder if that might not be a terrible strategy for him within the top 4 or 5 spots. But
you're absolutely right.
We'll see how he plays it with that. I mean, we'll see how much these tires start to die off for him. And once we see how long these tires are lasting for him, we'll kind of get a good look onto the rest of the field and see kind of how long these mediums will
and Jared's
last.
trying to find a way around Boss Cookie. It's a little sideways going out of 3. He's going to have DRS. And Boss Cookie's going to be no match for him as he's going to... Oh, and he pushes Boss Cookie off.
Oh! Boss Cookie's getting a little wild. We're up to Boss Cookie pounding level 3 on the evening for those who can track at home. I don't know what the pool was at tonight.
I think they should do, if you're an adult over 21 or 18 in specific areas, do shots every time he gets a penalty.
Well, if we did that, our ratings would be great because every person watching the streams on Friday night would be absolutely hammered.
I'm pretty sure most of these people are below the age of 21, unfortunately. But yes, if you're of legal drinking age and you want to have fun, take the Boss Cookie drinking game. As he is on 15 lap old medium compound tires as Hugo gets by. Now he's going to begin that chase for Jared.
Do you think there's anybody that's in good enough position right now to compete for a podium that's not Jared Allen or Chandler?
Ham.
Do we think Ham is close to Chandler?
And he hasn't been on the podium in quite some time.
And he hasn't. Maybe B Dunk might have something with the strategy here, being on hards. He might have something going there. Looks like Venom's strategy is maybe not paying off for him. Boss Cookie maybe has a decent enough strategy to sneak on there. I just don't see anybody out. All right, if you're of legal drinking age, now's the time to take another shot because we have Boss Cookie penalty number 4. As I was as I was saying, um, you know, I don't think anybody has the pace right now to kind of compete with Jared Allen or Chandler. Outside of him, who's right on the fringe at this point, but you can make some strategic decisions to kind of to save you some time. So we'll see if anybody can kind of match that. We'll also take a look at maybe in about 10 laps or so. We'll take a look at the penalty situation because there has been a lot of penalties as we predicted all across the grid. So I'll be kind of curious to see how these penalties are affecting folks.
It looks like Venom and Hammer scrapping going into the stadium section. So we're gonna get a great aerial view by our virtual cameraman again. And they're bumping and banging and fighting all over the place. He's gonna have the inside. He's gonna have a really good run. He's gonna have DRS too. Is Taylor? No, he's not. Oh no, they both have DRS. He has a fight. Taylor's trying to use the slip chamber. He's gonna use that outside line, trying to cut over, maybe trying to get that turn 2 advantage. Is he gonna have the turn 2 advantage? Nope, he's gonna slot in right behind.
Yeah, that was nice and clean. Good job on both of them there.
And in case you were wondering when the last time Ham was on podium, it was Spa. So over a month ago, podium. And ever since he's gotten nothing but 4th place. And so if Boss Cookie were to pit right now, and the race was going to end, Ham would be 4th for a 5th race in a row. So unlucky for him. Looking at him right now, he's kind of in no man's land. Trying to catch Chandler. As there's no real battles going on. Oh, well, no, Venom and Taylor are still going at it. Now we're gonna go look through some. It looks like Moonfern is now battling with Taylor. It's a 3-way battle for 9th.
That's about the only battle on track right now. Looks like everybody else is kind of gapping out and getting to where they be. Boss is still on 18-lap-old mediums. He is really stretching those out.
I don't know how he's doing it. You can definitely see the wear on his tires. So it's no secret that he's hurt. You know what I think he's trying to do? He's trying to one-stop it.
He definitely is trying to one-stop it. But, so about the longest you can go, though, on these softs is, what, about 11 laps, maybe?
Yes, so he'd have to hold out for another.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to
quite
see
some time.
that. Yeah. If he can do it, more power to him. But it's going to be a really tall order for us to try to pull that.
Most definitely. So I'm just looking at our championship standings, seeing who's won some races this year. You know, remember, he won Germany, and he has not won a race since.
Yeah, beat down correctly. He had a very good strategic play on that at that track. Quite sure what happened, but I mean, it was nice to just.
Most definitely. Well, board with Boss Cookie. Is he pitting the lap? I'll stay now. Tire, as you can see that line going down the middle, it's the tire starting to get worn out. You can definitely tell that those are creeping up on him. So now we have a new battle between Boss Cookie and Chandler by, I think, it's no game. I think Chandler's just gonna fly past him here. Does he know he's actually conserving ERS? Boss Cookie's just gonna let him go. Boss Cookie just let him go. He just let him go. So smart move from him. As I think he's just trying to hold on as much as possible right now. He's looking at a possible P6 position, which would be amazing for him considering he's starting P11. But bear in mind he has all those penalties.
He does have all the penalties. I'm kind of, if you can kind of keep the same pace, I'm kind of falling in love with B-dump strategy here. Now it's going to be tough. I mean, it's going to be tough to put 24 laps on the hards. But I mean, Boss Cookie's out there in 21 lap old mediums. So if Boss Cookie can do that, I think B-Dunk can. I mean, I think these hards are going to the end. So with everybody having to pit in front of B-Dunk, I think B-Dunk's strategy might be a good play here.
Most definitely, as we're looking towards, he's still having DRS from Chandler, which is interesting, as he's about 1.4 up the road on him.
So when do you think we're going to start seeing the second stop here from the top runners?
We might not even see a second stop, to be honest.
You may not see it. I guess it kind of depends. I guess Boss Cookie's kind of the test here. But it's going to be, it's going to be real hard to see a lot of these guys going out there for, 27 laps on medium? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm very impressed that Boss Cookie is out there still rolling right now. So we'll see when he decides to kind of come in. He's still staying out. So maybe it is possible that we don't see anybody pitting from these mediums, but that's going to make for a very interesting end of the race. Because you can already see Boss Cookie, his tires started going about 3 or 4 laps ago. So if you got a whole field of people trying to do that, you're gonna see some accidents. You're gonna see some guys hitting the corners wrong. You're gonna start seeing some mistakes that I think happen if we do have guys that are trying to run that long.
Right, and look at the coloration on his wheels. It's a quarter of it is a complete different shade.
It is, yeah. The inside of his tires and the outside.
That's how you know they're worn.
It's like 2 different colors.
Yeah, I've never seen that color in this game, because I usually don't wear out tires enormously like he is right now.
Let's see what he does here. We've got him closing in on him now. Let's see if now's the time for him.
Nope.
No.
Still going. Still chugging. He's on the chugging choo-choo train. Him right now, if he finished where he is, he's going to P4 for the 5th race in a row. And that's just heartbreaking for him.
Sorry, Nut has had enough of these medium tires. And he is into the pit.
He's probably going to go for softs. Watch.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And him makes the move on Boss Cookie, and it is going to stick. Ferrari that goes onto the medium compound. Actually,
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I mean, I guess 12 laps is still kind of a stretch to be out there on softs. I mean, but he may have been able to nurse that through for him, but maybe he thinks he can get more pace out of him over the lifespan. So we'll kind of see. It might benefit him that for those that are on the 2-stop, it might benefit him that he's gotten out first here. We'll kind of see. We'll check in on Ferrari and see how that's going to hold up for him.
But yeah, these soft need. Oh, there he goes. So he's going to put on the soft compound now. I do not know how he did that. That was quite incredible as we get a great shot of the pit stop. Wow, okay, I really like that. If you want to check that out on the stream pogs. I really like that. Was a good
Yeah,
camera
that's
angle.
great. Yeah, I would take that all day. Give that to me every time. So we kind of have a baseline. You saw how destroyed Boss Cookie's tires were on lap 3. That makes me.
That makes me a little queasy.
Yeah, I mean that would mean all of the medium runners here would have to go 27 laps on medium tire.
And that would just hurt.
Yeah, so I don't. I mean, you may see somebody try it, but I would I would have to assume that most of the field here is probably going to pit when Jared pits.
As we do have a battle going on for 6 right now between 3 drivers, Death Bro, Boss Cookie, and Taylor, who's trying to defend off 6 from the 2-4.
Yeah, Taylor has 15-lap-old mediums. Boss Cookie obviously just came out of fresh soft.
He's going to be no match for them.
Yeah, Deathbro has 5-lap-old mediums, so you gotta assume Taylor's gonna be back fairly quickly.
Probably right on the straight. Oh, Taylor's pitting.
And that's a good call.
We're starting to see it. I think we're starting to see it.
Yeah, I mean, 16, 17 laps looks like how much the mediums can logically go. Boss Cookie clearly ran the mediums into the ground, so we'll kind of see the strategy is going to play in here. I'm kind of curious to see how this turns out. Do we know how long it is? How long the pit?
We're about to find out. I'd say around 17 seconds.
Okay, so if it's around 17 seconds, then that really, this current time wouldn't really help V-Dunk all that much. And then we have the Helen into the pit.
Yep, there they go. They're starting to all get on the softs now. So Boss Cookie came in at the perfect time on this.
Hands into the pits. If Jared's still out there, and then clearly B-Dunk. So let's see where B-Dunk comes out. And Ham is what I'm most interested in. So I don't think he'll be able to catch Chandler anymore.
I think he's going to get past Ham, but he's not going to be able to pass. He's not going to be able to stay past Ham. Boss Cookie says the fastest lap.
Yeah,
I think Jared's going to come in this lap. I think
B-Dunk is out well in front of Ham, and Boss Cookie even came out in front of Ham.
He's right behind.
He's on pretty fresh tires too, so that did not go the way Ham wanted it to go there. Because now he's going to have to make some moves on some guys in front of him.
Most definitely. B-Dunk said he hates this track. You're sitting in 4th right now, bud. I think saying you hate this track is kind of a blessing. I remember I stated I hated Silverstone, and we all know what happened in Split 2 Silverstone.
Yeah, you jacked me out of a podium, just like you jacked up my race in Japan last week. Everybody knows Blue Flag. You're just out to get me personally. I understand. I don't know what I did to you. We'll have to talk about it off screen. I thought we were friends.
Turn one day.
So B-Dunk's hard strategies look fairly okay right now, except you do have Boss Cookie and Ham out there on some pretty fresh soft. So
you have to be in my.
Boss Cookie does have 5 pounds. Got another one. Will not make anybody.
And Jared's on this off, so it looks like all those runners that were on the mediums are finally making their stop. So we were right with the strategy. It is a 2-stop because unless you're insane like Boss Cookie, that's a stretch. As it looks like, wow, Allen's actually undercutted Jared. He closed down to less than a second. Death Row gets another time penalty.
Yeah. Right now, though, we're in
And another one.
we're in kind of a situation where maybe Jared's just kind of toiling with Alan. Is if you look at the ERS management, Jared is stockpiling again. Although Alan did come out with the fastest lap.
Yeah, but he has like 3% ERS battery.
Right. So that was the point I was gonna make. It's almost like Jared's toying with him a little bit.
Like last week.
Kind of closing like last week, and press for maybe the fastest lap in the last few laps of the race. Ham made quick work of B-Dunk and Boss Cookie. Oh, we got a Boss Cookie penalty.
Drink up if you're of legal drinking age.
Yep.
And even if you're watching this live stream on YouTube or on Twitch after it's aired, you can still play. It's good whenever.
You can take a shot of your favorite beverage. I assume the viewers that are watching this, their favorite beverage is either I know it is.
It's either Rogue Fuel, Rogue Energy, I should say, my bad.
Yeah, if you're not of legal drinking age, you're doing shots of Rogue Energy.
Most definitely. Rogue Energy while you're wearing your Into the AM hoodie, sitting in your Vertigear chair and drinking some Gamer Grindco while you're at it.
That's right. We can have shots of multiple beverages. They don't have to be alcohol. We sponsor all sorts of things. We will take an alcohol sponsorship. Just let me know.
I don't think we would be able to do that.
I will personally take an alcohol sponsorship. If you want me to do that for you, let me know. Thanks, Internet. See, Ferrari Nut and Taylor still kind of battling the closer races here on track.
Interesting.
Oh, I promise to take... Helen picked up a 3-second time penalty. That's unfortunate. And I promise to take a look around to see how the penalties might be impacting things. Let me do that now.
It has been 10 laps.
So Jared has a penalty. Alan now has a penalty. If Alan did not pick up that penalty, things would have got really interesting.
Really quickly, too.
Yeah, Chandler has 9 seconds in penalties.
Interesting, as we're closing down on the final laps of this race. It's been a great race today. A little action-packed, a little sometimes for you.
Ham is in Boss Cookie territory of penalties. It has 7 penalties.
Trying to look on Death Row. Sorry to interrupt you, but Death Row is... Oh, and they make contact! Contact with B-Dunk and Death Row. Where's the... I think Ericsson hit us.
I was gonna say, we've talked about Boss Cookie's penalties because he's a frequent
flyer.
Yeah, but Ham actually has 6 more seconds in penalties than Boss Cookie now. Boss Cookie has 18 seconds. Ham actually has 24 seconds in time penalties. Ham's actually two-time motivation at this point.
Ham probably 8th. Which means his streak, 4th places, is probably going to come to an end today.
Yeah, depending, because you gotta know, Boss Cookie has a lot of penalties. I can't get as far as B-Dunk, so it'll be kind of interesting. I'll go check out B-Dunk while we're talking about it. I didn't think he had a ton. Yeah, B-Dunk actually doesn't have a single penalty. So B-Dunk could be the beneficiary of the lot of penalties in front of him. Yeah, you could potentially see a B-Dunk if he holds pace here, slide into fourth position.
That would be a big win for him, I think. Because, you know, earlier, like I said in the stream, he doesn't like this track. A lot of drivers they have displeasure towards this track. But I think I think it'd be a good sigh of relief for him. There's the yellow sector 1. What's going on? Oh, it's Sparky. He's facing backwards. And I think he's missing some of his. Oh.
McDonald strikes again.
McDonald strikes again. He kind of disappeared on my screen. As we're closing down, Sparky picks up another penalty. If you want to go check his penalties out, he's 48, 50. Oh, there's been some juicy stuff going on. Taylor's up in the 8th now, passing Venom.
Whoa, Sparky's off. This is bad. Sparky may.
He is up at 90%.
Sparky has watched all the field fly on by.
Yeah, he's a minute behind Ferrari now.
Death Bro's gotta have a ton of penalties too. There is a lot of penalties ahead of B-Dunk here. I mean, my math is correct. I think we're in for a B-Dunk fourth place finish.
I think we are too, and it be well deserved for him. We have 3 laps left. Who is your driver of the day? I want to hear some opinions in the chat before Pogs and I myself decide. So if you're in chat and you're awake, please tell us who you think your driver of the day is. Yellow sector 1. Taylor gets another time penalty.
Yep, Taylor's been down into it just a bit. Sparky is off again.
He's a lap down on the nearest person.
I mean, shout out to Sparky though. He has not done anything dangerous like coming back on the track. He's been patient. I've seen him let other guys go by. And he's waited for 4 or 5 guys. Now, is it safe? No. Like somebody.
Oh, Taylor gets a little bit loose there.
Or something. He's off again. All right.
He's just having fun. I think he's waiting for Jared to come around, so he doesn't have to do
another lap.
lap.
So I'm gonna go back up in the field, although it was quite enjoyable to watch Sparky race there.
Oh, Taylor's out. Taylor. Wow. Ferrari nuts in the pits.
Yeah, they might have had contact.
No, he didn't have.
Ferrari.
He's going for fastest lap.
Might just fastest lap.
He's going for the fastest lap of the race.
YOLO at this point.
Right, exactly. He's gonna throw him to 0 on his ERS. I think he's gonna have one shot at this. He's coming out just ahead of Jared, who just started his final lap of the Grand Prix, and he is chilling.
So Phantom gives his driver of the day to Jared. Who do you think who's your driver of the day here?
I'm gonna wait until the results come out.
What, you think we're about to see some crazy action?
I think we are. I will decide my driver of the day.
Did just pass Boston.
Wow.
I don't know what's going to happen there because they both have a million penalties. I'm interested to see which one finishes. I mean, B-Dunk is passing both of them.
Take a shot.
Shot that time, Foster for 3 seconds.
Or if you want to be a true gentleman, you take a shot every time somebody gets a penalty.
Of rogue energy.
Of rogue energy. Or door. And look at the confetti! Because DRC Jared's coming out of the final corner. And he is gonna win the Mexican GP. It's 2 in a row for Jared. Alan's gonna come across the line. What's it gonna be? In 10 seconds back. Okay. Chandler coming. He's gonna be. Oh,
9
he spins
seconds
out
back
of
of
it.
Allen.
Here comes Ham. Now let's see how this works out. Ham crosses line. Let's see where Death Row comes out. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, there's a lot of penalties incoming.
He stays behind. B-Dunk. Here comes B-Dunk. B-Dunk up to
B-Dunk the
P4.
4. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with B-Dunk then.
Wow. I mean, we talked about it before the race started that we thought penalties
Venom
were
up
going
to
to be a factor in
P6.
this race.
It's either, for me, it's either B-Dunk or Venom.
Mean Fern to 7.
Oh wow, what is happening? Ferrari
Ferrari
Nut's going for his fastest right now. Is he gonna get it? Is Ferrari Nut gonna get it? He's coming around the last turn. What's it gonna be? Is he gonna have the fastest lap? He gets a little loose. Is he gonna have the fastest? No.
You know, it'd be interesting if Ferrari Nut knew the amount of penalties that were ahead of him. I wonder if he would have taken that.
Yeah. Sparky just crashed.
Sparky's
And
having a good time.
He's doing some donuts. Oh, it's always a joy watching. It's always a joy watching Sparky when he's having fun. He's Tokyo drifting. That was a sight to see out of the last corner. He was drifting. He was drifting so hard. Coming out of that turn. Mexican GP. Are they gonna have the car lift like they actually? Nope. No.
You know, it's unfortunate. There's a lot of action on the track today, but at the end, the 3 top drivers prevailed. So we have a very familiar-looking podium again today.
Same podium as last week.
Same podiums as a lot of podiums been together. So
most definitely. So that's going to round out your results. Jared, P1, Alan, P2, Chandler, P3, B-Dunk jumping up to P4, Ham down to P5, Venom, P6, Mean Fern, P7, Bosky, P8, Death Bonus, first race, P9. Ferrari Nut's going to round out the top 10. We're going to go ahead and start getting the drivers in here for the after race conference.
yeah, Deathbro had 27 seconds of penalties today. It's impressive.
I don't think that's something to be.
I'm impressed. I would also be inebriated if we ever played a Boss Cookie Death Bro drinking game.
Yes. I feel like that could be a new game. Alright guys, make sure you have your make sure you have your box marked so we can do the post-race interviews. Let me get you going here. Alright boys, make sure you have wait no, there is no mark. There is no box. Forgot.
Yeah. Professional blue flag.
Things diff as yes, professional. Alright, so we're gonna start with the race winner, DRC Jared. Jared, you had a pretty good scrap at the beginning of the race, but then you ended up pulling away, and then after that second pit stop, Alan was behind you for a bit, and then eventually you just took off. Definitely feel good for two in a row. How was that race in your point of view?
Yeah, pretty good. Had a good battle with Alan at the start. I was just trying to sit behind him and save some battery, and then tried to let him do the same thing, but he got held up in the pits. That kind of hurt his race. From there, I just kind of saved my battery and fuel as best I could, but go as fast as I can, and then pit as late as I could, so I had the fresher tires at the end, so that kind of paid off. And I knew if I stayed ahead out of his DRS when I came out of the pits, I should be okay. And yeah, got that penalty and got worried, but then I think he got one, so it was like, yeah, good race and all. So GG to Alan as well.
And yep, great result for you. Now, Pogs, if you want to take over
What? You want me to talk to Hugo?
for
I've never
Ellen.
talked to him before. LSEM Allen. I have one question for you. Are you bored of looking at the same two guys next to you on the podium every week?
Uh, to be honest, no, because I feel like we always have pretty decent races. You know, when Chandler is on the pace, and then when we're off the pace, sort of goes up and down. Like Russia, Chandler was quicker than both Jared and I, and then race like this, Jared was quicker, and then other races where I was quicker. So yeah, it's actually quite fun.
A more serious topic. So Jared said something about you getting held up in the pits. What kind of happened with that?
Yeah. Well, it was a VSC, so of course we were all gonna pit, and yeah, I just got held up by Ham. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, GG to Jared. I was struggling quite a lot in that race with just general grip. Actually, I was sliding all over the place, and that made the tires just die. So at the end of that soft stint, I just pretty much gave up and
Yeah,
drove the car home. So, you know.
we were commenting a little bit about the tires. We saw Boss Cookie at one point go 23 laps on medium tires.
Yeah, the mediums were a good tire, good race tire.
So
I think it
we
might
thought,
have even been a better shout to go on the mediums in the second pit stop, just because of the drop off of the softs. But maybe that was just my setup, but I'm not sure.
gotcha. Well, good race, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.
All right, and on to our final third place person, Chandler. Chandler, you weren't happy with your performance today. You care to explain more?
I don't know. Start of the race was I just met. I tried to go around the outside. Jared didn't work. Tried to back out. Got a little tap from him, and then into Venom, and then from there, I just kind of had to hold out in P3 after again by Ham. But then after that, just there was no pace on the soft tire. That was horrible. And then that VSC came out, so I was like, thank God I can get off these things. I go to the medium and it was just worse. I was locking up the rears in turn one. I did it 4 times on that stint and lost about second half each time just because of how the first 3 corners are. And at the start of the medium stint, you'd think you'd have the most grip, but coming out of the last S's, I just lose the back end and I'd have to catch it. So that was horrible. Finally got onto the soft tire at the end, and then my pace was okay at least. Wasn't losing time really anymore, but then penalties caught up to me and got 9 seconds, so there was no chance of moving up because of penalties. But race was not a great one on pace, I guess.
Yeah, definitely heartbreak for you, but hopefully a little bit of a chargeback next season is next race. But that is gonna wrap it up. Stay tuned for tomorrow as F2 is gonna be live for the first time, I believe. We have Monday, which is split 2 here at Mexico, and we'll have round 19 of the Split 1 Championship next Friday with me and Pogs. I'd like to thank our sponsors Rogue Energy, Gamer Grindco, Vertigear, and Into the AM. But for now, that has been Blue Flag. Hope to see you next week, and have a good night.